Hello and welcome back to my channel. I was thinking about doing a week of my life because I'm about to have one of the toughest weeks ever, and I figured I have so much going on this week, let me add vlogging on top of that. So this week is about my finals week for my first semester of grad school. I'm also wrapping up a job and starting a new job, so this week I'm going to be working 2 jobs on top of finals and studying for finals, and a lot of essays I have to write. And I'm also going through a breakup of a 3-year relationship, which would be a lot on its own, but add it on top of everything else and it's a whole other beast. So I wanted to make this for you guys and keep it all the way real, because I really try to do that as much as I can. I also want to have this video to look back on a few months or years from now and be like, all right, it was a tough week, but I did it, and reminisce on how much it's gonna suck. So stay tuned. We'll see how the week goes. I'll try to vlog as much as I can. I'm still getting over vlogging in public, and obviously it's hard to vlog at work and at school, but I'll do the best that I can and show you guys what this week will be like for me. Today's gonna be a long day because I have to go to my first day of work at the Women's Health startup, and that's gonna be at the Wing, which is a pretty awesome place. I don't know if you guys have heard of the Wing. It's like a women's founded place for women. Then I have to go straight from that job to my other job, and then go straight from that to come back to campus for a economics review session. We have the review session at the same time happening as the holiday party for our program, and I'm not sure why they did that because all the first year students are going to be at the review session, but it's fine. I'm running late, so I'm talking fast. What I'm wearing today: shirts from Zara, pants are from Zara, jacket. I'm gonna be wearing this like huge Inspector Gadget jacket. It's very, very, very big, very, very, very long. I'm trying to find a way to show it to you guys better. The only problem is that this doesn't have a hood, so my hair is about to get all the way messed up in the rain. First job check, now I need to run to second job. I couldn't record, but it was a good day. So I'm really lucky with like the place that I work, because this is like a really big piece of, I don't know, like New York attraction for the winter time. And then Radio City Music Hall is right there, and then I work right there. They're doing construction on my building, so it looks kind of scary. But I finished my internship. I've been wrapping up the paper I've been working on, and I met with my managers who had a lot of really good feedback of like a lot of things I need to do before my last day next week. And I have a review session that started at 4 and it's 4:09, and it's gonna take me like a solid hour or like at least 30 minutes just to get back to campus. So I'm gonna be late to the review session. The holiday party is also happening right now. I don't know why they would put that at the same time as the review session. Probably not going to that. And then I have class till 8:30. The trains were delayed, so at this point I am 45 minutes late to the economics review session. And I feel like if I go, it's just gonna be really rude and people are gonna think I was just late, but it wasn't even my fault. So I feel like I should not go. I think that's the hard part about, or like one of the hard parts about working and being a student, is most of my peers are not working. And as a result, I don't really get to spend as much time on school as they do, which is hard because obviously it impacts my grades
and we're being compared with each other. It's not fair because I don't get to commit as much to school even though I would like to.
I think literally the worst day to shave my hair.
Ice cream, cookies, and cinnamon toast crunch. Your boy had vanilla bean ice cream with oatmeal raisin cookies, and I finished it with cinnamon toast crunch. It's fucking amazing. You have no idea what you are missing. Carb overload.
Live your life. So I was gonna leave class like an hour early, but we had a guest speaker and I felt rude, so I left 30 minutes early. I still felt bad, but I was like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Okay. The guest speaker sucked.
No, I just wanted to come here.
Gains, for the love of gains. At 9 p.m. at night.
It's gonna take me so long to get back. The commute, like I've been vlogging all day and I feel like my whole day today has been commuting. Like I think I've spent a solid 3 hours of my day commuting. What is that?
U-B-E-R.
No, Uber's a waste of money.
What is this guy spelling?
I was like, what are you spelling? I thought you were gonna say like you be alright or something. Alright, I need to show them this. I've never seen anything like this, but it's like a foam roller, except it vibrates kind of aggressively. Oh. Not that much more.
What's the worst that can happen?
Like 10. I mean, nothing bad's gonna happen.
7 reps instead of 8. Good, I got you.
Hi, Jim. It is still freaking raining. It kind of looks so beautiful though, doesn't it? I feel like I spent my whole day today commuting. I have to take 3 trains right now to go home. It is 1 a.m. What was supposed to take a 35-minute train ride took almost 2 hours. The train didn't show up for a while, and then when it did show up, it kept just stopping and waiting in the middle of nowhere, and it was running local instead of express. And then they said that someone was struck by one of the trains, so everyone needed to get out of the train because that train was going to be turning around. Oh my god. I have to be up at like 7 tomorrow. I told myself I was gonna study for midterms when I got home, but I mean for finals when I got home, but at this point, there's no point. My brain wouldn't even absorb anything. Oh my god, today was a long day. One last thing, when I was sitting on the train and it was just like stopped there before they told us what happened, I was like, oh my gosh, why is this taking so long? And then they said that, and I was like, damn, like someone probably lost their lives tonight, and I'm here complaining about being late. But at least like I have a home to go to, and eventually I'm gonna get there. And luckily, like if I really wanted to Uber, like I could just get out an Uber. So like huge reality check. I'm praying whoever it was, hopefully they're as okay as they could.
Good morning. I am so tired. today's gonna be like a simpler day because I just have to go to work and I have to go to class, and I can spend the rest of the night studying, maybe go to the gym. I wanted to show you guys what I'm wearing today. Turtleneck, pants from ASOS Urban Thrift Shop, jacket. It's raining again today, which is annoying. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys if you've tried these. They're supposed to balance your hormones. I'm usually pretty skeptical with like taking supplements, but my skin's been a mess and I'm tired of it, and this had really good reviews, but apparently it's supposed to give you headaches for the first few days, so I'm not looking forward to that. But let me know if you guys have tried this and have liked it, or it did nothing for you. I've been in New York for 4 months, and this is my first time buying Starbucks. That's the kind of date this is. This is only $3 though. Well, I am back. I just had my last class because my other classes are going to be exams. This is like the class I had today has been by far my favorite class of all of first semester. If you ever end up coming to Columbia and if you ever do the MHA, I hope you get to have a class with Professor LaForgia. She's like a beautiful, ambitious, brilliant woman that shows you like you can have it all, and I'm so tired of the narrative of like you can't have it all or you can't have it all at the same time, because she embodies everything as the most brilliant, intentional, kind professor I've ever had the pleasure of learning from. So she's amazing, and we spent the last class, she did like a potluck, like everybody brought desserts, some people brought food, and we reviewed each other's essays that are due for the final, and then we spent like the last hour doing like toasts to, like everybody went around and toasted whoever they wanted to toast to, and it was just like a really heartwarming, cute way to end class. And now I am back. It's about almost 4, I think. I'm gonna just like take a breather, change, go to the gym. Hopefully it's not crowded, and then after the gym I really need to study for econ, because econ is tomorrow and I haven't really had the time to study for it as much as I wanted to. So that's going to be the rest of the day. I'm happy to not be like going back and forth anymore. I feel like my whole, like all of yesterday was really just like bouncing around between stuff, and this morning going from like work like immediately to class, it just feels nice to be like, okay, like I could just like stay here for a little bit. So because the gym is in the building, which is very helpful. So different gym than where I was at yesterday, obviously. It's only 7, but I'm ready to go to sleep. Update, I fell asleep for 2 hours and now I'm awake working on this again. Luckily I started working on this last week, but guys, this is all of the information we need to know for tomorrow. And mind you, this was not a cumulative exam, so this is literally just from like 3 to 4 classes worth of information. It is so much. Oh. It is 1:37 a.m. I was studying, and then all of a sudden I decided to look back at like the online diary thing I have, which just ended up kind of making me sad about the whole breakup thing, I guess, just because like I had written everything on there from like over 3 years ago, like all of our early interactions, and I guess it was just like sad seeing like where we ended up, but also so much of like what ended up happening was the same thing I've written about 3 years ago. So it was like the same problems were always there. I just didn't want to listen to them. And yeah, I think the good thing about, like, I look so crazy, I know. I think the good thing about like being go and like being super busy is the fact that like I don't end up thinking about that stuff, and it's like when you like sit down and you're still, that like all those, I'm reminded that I'm going through a breakup after 3 years, you know? So did not end up studying for econ as much as I should have. Luckily I'll have a few hours tomorrow before the test, but it's snowing a little bit. Hello, I can't say good morning because it's like 1 almost. I've been studying for the economics final all day and I'm about to go get it over with. I don't know how I feel. I kind of just want it to be over, and then right after the final I have to head to my new job's holiday party, which is like a little bit far away, and it's supposed to be from like 5 to 9. I don't know if I should say till 9 because I have another final tomorrow that I have not studied for, and apparently it's like 40% of our grade. So that's how this week is going. It's fine. Let me show you guys what I'm wearing. This maxi dress is from Misguided. It goes like really far down. But yes, I'm wearing this, and then I'm also gonna wear this jacket that's by Misguided as well. Also very long. In case you guys have not noticed from these clips, I really like super long jackets. And yeah, I don't want to like dress up too much. I don't want to dress up too much because like, one, it's still with my like work people, and like I don't want to be like, if I had to dress up, the clothes that I have are like a little bit more revealing, and I don't want to be like revealing in front of my managers. Also I have to like go to work, take a final, and then go straight there because it's a 3-hour final, so I don't want to like be super dressed up in class. So this was like a happy in between. Yes, I've been so amazed by Misguided's quality of clothes, but sorry for a whole nother day. I am back. I don't know how I feel about that final. It was supposed to take 3 hours and I was done in an hour, but I don't honestly think that's a good thing because it was literally like 15. Do you guys remember the study guide I showed you last night? It was literally everything. Like we had to rewrite all of that from memory. It was all short answer. I thought it was gonna be like half multiple choice, half short answer, but it was literally like writing out the 60-page study guide from memory, and you either know it or you don't. So I didn't want to just sit there. I just did what I could, and I was like, all right, I need to go study for this exam tomorrow. That's like 40% of my grade because I have to go to work tonight, and then I have to go to work tomorrow before the final. So here, and we have homework for that class. It's like, why do we have homework the day before the final? And the stuff that's on the homework isn't even on the final. It's like, too much to do and not enough time to do it.
Hello. I'm headed to the place They asked me to pick up like a few alcohols, and I don't drink. And I went to the liquor store and I was like, hey, can I get this bottle? And apparently like completely said it wrong and she laughed at me. And I don't even know if she gave me the right things. I hope what she gave me is what they were looking for. But alcohol is so expensive. 4 bottles were like $150. And I was like, oh, thank you. And yeah, the place that they're having it at is literally next to Central Park. Like, Central Park is right here. That is Central Park. So I feel like it's about to be super duper bougie, and I'm like way too socially awkward for this, but it's fine, it'll be fine. It's on the top floor of a building next to Central Park. Their place, like, they probably own it, but their rent will be worth more than anything I made my whole life combined. It's fine.
What can we do better to serve women more effectively to ensure that they live full and healthy and happy lives?
That was fun. I think made me kind of insecure because I just don't know how to socialize with rich people and like rich white people specifically who were like really successful and are really like leaders in their paths and their careers and their fields. Like navigating those spaces is still a challenge that I'm hoping to work on. I tried not to be like in the corner just taking in the view too much. Had the most beautiful views. Literally you could see all of Central Park, and they had like, it was on the highest floor. Like, it was a pretty incredible place. But I think spaces like that and nights like tonight are really motivating because they remind me of like, okay, this is why I need to study my ass off for finals. This is why I'm here. This is why I need to like learn how to take ownership of these spaces. And if I want to be there one day, these are the people that I need to connect with and build meaningful relationships with. So I'm slowly working on that, but it does not come easy to me at all. Another interesting thing that happened today was, so when I got hired, they didn't tell me they were hiring somebody else that was going to be like doing my similar role, and I didn't find out till my first day, but they did, and there is, and she's incredible, and I'm so happy like I have her to go through this with. But it was really interesting because, and again, this is why I think it's really important for women to be able to have, like anyone to be able to talk about like salaries, but especially women to be able to talk about how much they're being paid, because I realized like how underpaid I am given the fact that we were hired for the same role, and she has a lot more experience than me, but I think I've also done a lot more relevant work to what we're doing now, and it's really on me because it sounded like she negotiated her salary and I did not, and that's really like on me. I think just hearing the difference today was like, oh wow, fuck, I should have said something, and like I should have expected more and known my worth. And if anybody here is listening, we haven't had any classes on salary negotiations, but I promise like as soon as I learn how to have those conversations, it's something I want to teach you guys too. But I think like when they brought up the like how much are you expecting, like I was really like, oh, I don't really have any expectations, which is like, idiot, why the fuck did I say that? I think it goes to like imposter syndrome, but that's like a whole nother conversation. It's fine. I think maybe framing it in like, oh, in my last position this is how much I was paid and I'm hoping to make more than that, maybe, I don't know. I feel like I should have done that and like set the bar higher instead of allowing them to set the bar and like me just accepting. So that's a little, I kind of wish, no, I was gonna say I kind of wish we hadn't talked about it, so I hadn't known, but I'm glad we know, because now I could negotiate moving forward in a couple of months, hopefully. So just word to the wise. I promise as soon as I figure out how to do that, I will make a video for you guys, because I think that's so important. That's so important for women. That's so important for women of color, and I think that's so important for college students and recent graduates, because everybody like underestimates you. But I think if anything, those are the people that are gonna be like the hungriest and are gonna come like ready to kill it. So yeah, interesting night. I am now home. I just need to study for stats, which is tomorrow, which I haven't studied for, and tomorrow before stats I have to go to work, so I'm not gonna have time to study tomorrow, but it's already 9 and I'm exhausted. So
Guys, I'm so tired. I could barely open my eyes. I slept through like 15 alarms, and now I'm going to the wing in Soho. I just want to sleep. This week is definitely starting to take a toll, and I'm freaking over it. It's so annoying because I like commuted basically a total hour and a half just to work for like 2 hours, and I have to run back, and then I have my midterm or final. I keep thinking midterms, final. Ugh, I just want to sleep. I literally have so much to do, guys.
I just got back. I look and feel like death. I have like 30 minutes before I have to be on my final. I haven't like ate anything. I should probably eat something. My head is throbbing. I feel like I successfully managed to get through the week so far without a mental breakdown, but I definitely feel one coming because I feel overwhelmed and underprepared, and I know that's going to be reflected in my grades, and it sucks that I'm paying so much for school for my education, but in order to be able to afford my education I need to work, and working is impacting my grades. And yeah, it's hard because like my classmates are like, oh, do you want to like study before the test, do you want to study like this time, and I'm like, nope, I have work, sorry I have work, sorry I'll be at work. And it just sucks because I know like I'm definitely going to be, I don't want to manifest that. I want to manifest that I'll do well, but right now it's feeling like I'm going to be doing like below average at best. But it is what it is. I just need to get through this week. Once I get through today, I think it will feel a lot better, because this is my last in-person exam, and I'll have more work I have to do tonight. Tomorrow I have work from 9 to 5, and all weekend I'm going to be working on the 2 papers. But I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. I'm emotionally tired. I'm physically tired. I'm mentally tired. I'm spiritually tired. I don't know if my head is hurting because of like the balance pills I showed you guys earlier, or if it's because of stress, probably because I haven't been eating enough, probably because I haven't been drinking enough water. I don't know. I'm like not, like my brain is not functioning right now, and I don't know how I'm about to go into an exam. But I'm just gonna do the best that I can, and one way or another this week will go on. There was a student that goes to Barnard that was fatally stabbed last night. So it's so sad. Like, I think she was just walking through a park. And like, I just want, I need to be grateful for the fact that like I'm alive, I'm here. These are just gonna be exam grades. Like, my life will go on. I'm sending a lot of prayers for her and her family, because I can't imagine waking up to that news. overwhelmed, but still a lot to be grateful for. Still look and feel like death. At least the finals are over. My head has been throbbing all day. Tried going to the gym afterwards. It was super crowded. I worked out, but it wasn't anything special. Went to Trader Joe's. Came home. Decided to treat myself and get Chipotle. It is 1 a.m. and I've been working on the website for work. And now I need to go to sleep because I have to be up early tomorrow for my internship.
I just waited 20 minutes for this and now I'm like 20 minutes late to work.
Okay, this is Sarah.
Hi.
We're supposed to be going out, but we're pre-gaming with doing some tarot cards because I need some spiritual healing, and
It's the new year.
Sarah is putting me on to all things tarot related, so we're excited. It's 11, but we're trying to waste time before we go out because places in New York don't get going until really late. So here we are.
And we had some coffee.
We had coffee. This is how we pregame.
Exactly.
The fun way of doing things.
We're awakening every essence of our being.
Before going and dancing your
Yes.
ass off. Yes. You know, you gotta be well-rounded. You gotta be a well-rounded bad bitch. So
Spiritual
that's
gangster
we're just out here.
with our sage. Should we bring this to the club and like sage people?
Sage people?
Y'all need some of this. No, really though.
Yes.
Honestly.
We should. Okay, let's do this. I'm
If any
excited.
guy creeps up and be like,
And
amen, get out of here. Oh my
we
god.
get kicked out of the club for saging.
I sprayed the bouncer too. They need it, man. They need it. I know, this is the best part.
This has been on my vlog so many times at this point. It looks so good. Sarah and I are getting breakfast. She got the chocolate ones. I got the blueberry ones. We're starving. It's like 2 p.m. No, it's like 4
No,
p.m.
girl, it's 4.
Have you ate? No.
I just had the most amazing day with Sarah. We got pancakes, then we went to a crystal shop, then we went to Rockefeller and like really explored New York, like Christmas in New York, and then we went to this church, and it was just a really great day. And the crystal shop we went to was amazing, and the owner there, shout out to Mo, was amazing. And I'm so excited for the crystals that I got, and I got a few as gifts, and I'm so excited to give them as gifts because I feel like now that I'm getting introduced to more of like their meanings, I'm realizing what a powerful gift it is, because you could really personalize it to the person and like give them something that's going to continue impacting their lives in a positive way. So I'm just really excited and like feel really, really at peace. I don't even know how to explain it. It was just a great day. Good morning and happy Sunday. We made it through the week. Woo! Almost. I am about to go, I'm like still waking up. I figured there's a lot of people in my program that might need headshots, and since I have the camera, I was like, hey, I'll be doing headshots from this time if anybody wants to show up. I'm not sure if anybody will show up, but I'm gonna go just in case anybody does, because I feel like having a good headshot is really important for LinkedIn and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. And then the rest of today, I'm just gonna be working on my papers. And I have 2 papers left. There's one due tonight and the other one's due like Friday. But I'm gonna be working both jobs this upcoming week. So I'm gonna try to see how much I could get done for both today. And we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. Oh, I wanted to show you guys the crystals I got yesterday. So these are the crystals. Honestly, I couldn't tell you their names off the top of my head, but they have different meanings. Like this one was for stress, this one was for like meditation and waking up psychic abilities and heightening your intuition. This one is supposed to embody the sun. So this one is for confidence, optimism, and then this one was, oh, the way they had it described was so powerful. It was like becoming the embodiment of love. I'll put the names somewhere on the screen for you guys, but I'm really excited